Hey, what's up, everybody? We are here, finally, for episode 2 of The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. And, I really did want to jump into... I'm sorry, by the way, lighting's gonna be crazy. I will make sure to record these earlier in the day. There is a cat here, so the whole setup is a little funky. For people over on Patreon, they're even more confused. They're like, what cat? What... It's like, they're like, this looks the same to me. But... we are going to be starting episode 2. I will be trying to hold this up to there for at least me to know when the episode's starting. But yeah, let's get started with this episode in the count of 3, 2, 1, now. You ever need to hold your mirror? Her eyes are so pretty. Like, that's not gonna change. Actually, eye contact. Not scared. Yeah, but she's from the school. That's quite the twist. Oh, the fact that she didn't retract, like she kept it open still, so that's cool. I don't know. I'm here, there, everywhere. I guess in this moment, while the intro's going, I can make sure audio's working. Let's see. It's working. We're good. By the way, hopefully you will be getting a few of the other things too. I'm just kind of curious on how the dynamics are going to go a little bit once we get more into the fact that the schools don't seem to mingle much, But here we're seeing that there's at least one other person from the school with her. And so... Can't take what? What's going on? Exactly. It would get tiring to have that same response every day for no reason, right? I get it. I do get it. I'm gonna try my best with names. It is an interesting kind of split there. Yeah, that's got him thinking. Didn't have much time after the initial shock. Yeah. Now they're closed over there. It is very curious, you know, to find out you're lined up so perfectly. Can't be too sure about that one. Who gives a fuck about how it should be? You know? Like, I would say do what you want to do, not what all these other people around you kind of want you to do it. Oh, yeah, okay. Seems like a rare acceptance. That pause. Oh, is she? She is waiting. Oh, the poor girl. Everyone's like just looking at her like some spectacle. Oh my god. Come on, just step out there. She's waiting for you, clearly. Yep, time to... Hey, come on. Yeah, big idiot. Get bonked. Yeah, yeah. Maybe. Yeah, come on, I'm waiting for some smile. I'm expecting him to think it's... Yeah. Yeah. Some smiles, some dramatics here. Maybe don't react like this. Oh. Damn it. Gosh. I'm sorry. Yeah, your introduction there was not the best, but she definitely did come to... No, come on, no, no, no. Like who? A weird face he's making, huh? Oh. Scarier. What was his face? You didn't do that. That's not your fault. No, 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 no. She took a major step out there to try to see you. Do not get scared off. Doing pretty good, actually, here. Can't even hit 90. Was that 89? It looks like it would be 89%. I feel like you can be... Well, because she was there, so maybe just... You can use the ties to your family's bakery, you know? But they're your friends, too. They're not gonna... Yeah, it's not gonna completely drop that, I imagine. Just for a later time. Get ready to hit your high notes. Come on, I'm waiting. I'm ready for the high notes. There we go. Oh. Okay, then. Unexpected. We didn't get to hear him hit those high notes. What's the point? Oh, is she still there? You think? She was here! Just Bean, the adorable Bean. It's not your... Both of them, like, just feel this weight. Nope, but you're hungry. Take the cake. Betrayed by her stomach. Yeah, that's rude. Come on, hold it in. Aw. Yeah, he is fine. Yep. Being forward. Hey, you know, he's being very forward. And now he's embarrassed. No. Yeah, exactly. Don't take that back. Why are they whisper shouting at each other? Yeah, no. There we go. Okay. His little inner fears pop up. Hmm? No, no. Don't leave while looking like that. No. Um. Appropriate response to realizing you messed up. I don't recall giving birth to a skeleton. Oh my god. Get flicked. Yes. Remember last time. Come on. Mm-hmm. Hey, he's dense, but it's because of... It's more other people, not you, probably. Mm-hmm. Exactly what everyone's doing to you. Yeah, it's... The separation and judge and... Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's wrong with that? Ooh. That was a hard hit. Gave him a heart attack there. Mm-hmm. You just made her day. She's fueled. She's fired up. Yeah. I know. Yeah, they have nothing to do with us. Mm-hmm. Damn. Gotta understand that level of, oh my god. Oh, is she gonna be peeking out through the window? That's the vibe I'm getting. Is it gonna happen? She did open it. Yep. There we go. The absolute joy. She's literally hopping. She's so excited. That is great. That episode both felt relatively long yet so short. And I think it's tied to just how much like that tiny I don't have the words for it right now, but like the growing conflict. I'm saying that very loosely. But just between the schools and kind of them possibly being able to interact more, like, was resolved in a good way. Because it didn't feel super sped through, right? We did still have that moment, and it's not like he did go after her when she was on her way. She was probably already, for all we know, on the train home. But, like, you know, he wanted to make sure that she knew his thoughts and wanted to apologize for the possible harm that he caused with his words. And so he went up early. Like, it's one thing, like, let's say he had gone and had the conversation the next night. Like, well, if she showed up immediately the next day. But he didn't want to leave it to fate or anything. So he walked over to a place where it may have been early, but the other students could have showed up, and he still went through going to the school and just waiting for her, which is really cool. I really did enjoy that. I want to, yeah, okay, I'm not missing anything at the end there. But I'm also very curious about his friend group, because they don't seem bad, and I know probably, be it next episode or a little bit further down the line, he's going to have to kind of make his friendship with is it Kikyo? Or Kikyo? I don't know. I already forgot the names. Let's see, is it here? No, just mentions the two schools, because that's what they are. They're simply two different schools, and they have decided to put so much more unnecessary meaning behind it. Yes, one's some fancy rich academy, whereas the other is more for the troubled youths who didn't have the best, like, standings in school. But again, I swear, like, the way they are so against each other it's kind of off-putting in a lot of ways. With kind of, it's like, I can understand on one hand the students might just be like knowing that they're kind of the delinquents of school for the most part, so maybe that's just automatically making them nervous. They are going to a girls' school, and you know, for sometimes I've taken note, they do it in a lot of anime and such, it makes them a lot more wary of boys just naturally. But it is true, like, this instant, like, oh my god, like, they acted like she was gonna get murdered by going over the school gate. Okay, and I guess to their credit, this one time, because I truly hate the tension being mainly on them looking down on the others here, because they've picked up on it. They know that they're being looked down on and just hated on for no reason. So they're rightfully starting to get pissy, which means some who will act out and be a little bit more problematic are going to do that. But, like, for all of them there, it's like they're just fueling their own reasons to look down upon the students over at Rintaro's school. But his friends definitely seem different. I know we have this one who I'm looking at, sorry you guys don't see him, that I'm looking at right now to kind of blame for the initial conflict, because he did run up to Wakari and kind of insinuate some things, but he was also the one who was initially a little bit more fed up today by the mistreatment and the stares that he got. I really need to remember all their names, but then during karaoke, that little moment where they're kind of digging into it more, and the friend who's asking, like, hey, did something happen? You seem a little bit off today. Is everything good? Just actually doing this little checkup and just wanting to be sure. Because at this point, he is still going through, like, this is how everyone's viewed. And then just not wanting to cause other people problems and be a burden. So he's just like, the two schools, we can't mix. And then he knows that their viewpoints, he literally just heard earlier today how much they hate the students over at that school. They're all jerks, this and that. And just thinking about his new friend over here and just not really wanting to hear it, just being done with it. It's like, can we not talk about this? Let's not do this. And so he kind of holds it back. But based off how they kind of just, again, reaffirm to Rintaro, it's like, well, if, you know, something is wrong, feel free to tell us, you know, we're here for you. And then even the one who I initially definitely thought is possibly going to bring it up again. Also, the school names are right there. Yeah, Kikyo and Chidori. But, you know, he kind of saw this. And, you know, Rintaro did save it, too, by being very appreciative and thankful for, you know, him looking out and worrying about him. And so he kind of drops it and joins in with the karaoke, which, based off all the others' reactions, that's a major thing. So, we're not going to forget that. We're not going to let that down. We know that that means something. But yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know. It's really good. I really like it. Also, the two mains are goofballs, and you know those are my favorite type of people. But I can definitely see where while both of them are probably gonna, well, for her, she didn't really care about the school at all. She was like, I don't care about the school. They're not me. They're not you. I want to know you, not like the school. Like, I'm not gonna let any of that really interfere with, you know, us getting to know each other, us hanging out together. And with him, it's again just growing up, having all of these assumptions, getting separated. Like, for fuck's sake, people bitched about his family owning a bakery just because he's tall and kind of can look intimidating. Oh my gosh, so terrible, man. Like, how could this be? And so there's a lot of feeling like he's causing problems and just, it's not going to go good. That he will hopefully kind of work towards overcoming and getting around, especially with the help of Kaoru? I don't know why I'm forgetting her name. I wonder if that was the name I commented I was gonna struggle with the most. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna be good, especially with the friends don't seem like they would be judging, especially once they find out, like, oh hey, wait, she actually came to see you, she like stood up for you in all of this. Like they'll probably maybe jokingly be like, oh wow, so I'm so jealous, you're so lucky, and then others just like happy. And that's kind of what I am currently thinking. That is where my theories go and what I believe to be a fact. But I will be signing off mainly because editing, and then also I wanted to record something else today. Will I get to it? No idea, but I can try. I hope you guys appreciated the occasional appearance of the kitty, who made it to where you guys didn't have any supporting visuals over here. I mean, at least for the ending portion. Mo, you're probably... His name's Momiji. But Mo, you're probably gonna be, like, colored out. I just realized. All of my typical, you know, copyright stuff's definitely still in play. But enough sidetracking. But yes, as long as burnout doesn't come for me and take me out, I do promise you that my goal is to get through a bunch of the show, like the series that I had started right before my big break, my big hiatus. So, with luck, that'll happen. You guys will probably get it in maybe 1 to 2 videos a week type of deal. I will obviously be keeping up with this. I swear I kind of want this to be constant. So if you do get 2 videos a week, it's because I wanted to watch more of this show. That is my decree. But yes, by the time you're seeing this, I'll have probably... I was gonna like lean this into my gaming channel and all of that, but I'll probably already streamed 4.2 for Star Rail. But if you're looking forward to the VOD or seeing it in video form, hopefully you guys can go check out the second channel, which I think it's Now's Gaming Corner now. I wanted to change the name, but yeah, no, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this episode. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.